Hey, does everybody remember the movie Bad Taste? If you've seen it, you remember it. It was the first movie directed by Peter Jackson. And does everybody remember what the aliens ate? If you've seen the movie, you remember it. And if you don't, here it is! Great movie. Actually, if you've never seen the movie, I do recommend it. It is Peter Jackson's first, and you have to take into account things like the budget and all this other stuff. But you can certainly see the raw talent that was there in the person who would later go on to direct The Lord of the Rings. Now, this is a kid-friendly recipe, but the movie is definitely not kid-friendly. It's not particularly scary. It is just gory as all get out. So because this is a kid-friendly one, I'm going to try to watch the bleep and swearing. I am going to enjoy my nice Budweiser, though. King of beers. Okay, and if you don't want to call it the bad taste puke because, you know, kids or something, call it alien puke. So, this is a perfect dish that even the little ones can help with or make themselves. You know, if you got a toddler, he can help. Because there's a couple of steps that even he can do. First, take 1 pack of Jell-O instant pistachio pudding and put it in with 2 cups of milk. Alright, we are in. Okay. This gives it the green color that we seen in the movie. Now, it ain't just going to be all pistachio pudding. If you don't like pistachio pudding or are allergic to pistachio nuts, then I would go with vanilla pudding and 1 drop of blue food coloring and 1 drop of yellow food coloring. And before anybody says it, food coloring is just fine for you. If it was bad for you, we would have been dropping dead for just... It's fine. Okay? It's one of those scary things that people think is so scary, but it's fine. We've been using food coloring to dye our foods since time immemorial. We'd be dropping dead at epidemic levels, and we're not. We are living longer today than we ever have before. So you don't need to worry about the scary, scary chemical boogeyman that a lot of trendy people have thought up. Same thing as the organic food thing. It's... Don't waste your money. The only thing I have found that's better is cage-free eggs. But remember, eggs don't grow in the ground like plants do. They are manufactured inside of a living thing. So I don't know, the happier the thing is, the better your food tastes. Okay. Instant pudding. This is kind of taking a while. Instant my butt. Okay, beer break. Alright. Whisk for 2 minutes. And then it will be set in about 5 minutes. So I'll see everyone back in 5 minutes. Suppose I could talk for 5 minutes. Well, all through the month of October, I'm going to be doing horror-inspired dishes such as this one. This one, Like I said, great one for the kids. All the other ones, you'll need to be a little bit older. Probably about 12 to pull off. I don't know, maybe younger, 10, 8. Each kid's different, you know. One thing is, don't be afraid of having your kids in the kitchen. There are a few instruments that I keep the kids away from. One is a deli slicer. The other is a deep fryer, and electric knife's another one, and a mandolin or a slicer. You know, the thing where you put the apple on and you go up and down. That's about it that you need to be fairly old to run. They're going to be fine. They might get burnt, but trust me, that will teach them a very good lesson. Oil is the worst thing in the world to get burned with. Boiling water, that's bad, but it's not going to be anywhere nearly as bad as oil. So don't be afraid of having your kids in the kitchen, and teach them about safety, and of course supervise them. Keep in mind, when I say things like they can run the grill at 8 or 12, that's with your supervision, obviously. You never know. Until they have demonstrated, a proficiency in running said grill. All right, the pudding has now soft set. Add the final ingredients, and this is where even the littlest of the little guys can help. So if you got a toddler and he wants to help out in the kitchen and he gets all mad, have him do this. Have him crush up cookies. We're going to crush up 5 of these here. Why not? Let's do a little more. There's 6, and there's 7, 8 of these soft serve cookies. Just roughly crush them up. Then we want to open up a packet of Oreos. Oreo! Alright. And let's grab about 4 of them and roughly crush them up in your hands. And let's grab, 3 more Oreos. We'll just crush these things up. Don't worry, keep the white filling in. Don't worry. Your hands will be just fine. You want to take these cookies and you want to mix them all in. Remember, you want this to look like puke. And you notice this is a kid-friendly episode, so I didn't have my trademark intro. Other episodes of Dave's Cooking Show are not so kid-friendly. So, you should end up with something that looks a little bit like that. So that's it. So, if you're looking to have some Halloween festivities, and you want something that the kids can certainly help out on, give this a shot.